Welcome to Linda's Stampin' Escape. Hello, come on in and join the fun. I am really excited tonight to share with you the gorgeous garden dies. I'm going to show you several different cards and techniques to show you how versatile these dies really are. They are so much fun to use. So join us, come on in, sit down for a spell, and pop in and say hi. Where are you from? What are you doing? When you comment on my page, then I make sure that your name goes in a drawing for a gift. So I see we have a few guests arriving. Welcome. Welcome. Don't forget to say hello. So tonight we'll be giving away a sampling of the 21, 23 in color jewels because they are just gorgeous. So we'll be doing that this evening. And then again, I will be showing you a couple different techniques. Hello, Dawn, and welcome. I do see a few other people have joined us. Make sure you say hello. You want to get your name in that drawing. Never know what we're giving away from week to week. Sharon has joined us. Hello, and Barb. Wonderful. Excuse me, we got a nice crew starting already. That is awesome. Okay, like I said earlier, we are going to be working with the gorgeous garden dies. There are two of them in the pack, and one is a leafy pattern that you see here, and the other one is a floral pattern. Hello, Candy. I think my club members are going to like this because they'll get to, they already saw some of these cards because we just had club on Thursday. And then I have some new ones for them. So they'll get another look at what they can do with these cards. So super fun. They know what all these are for because we're going to do some coloring tonight. But I'm just going to set that off to the side here, if I can squish that over here, because we're going to start out simple and just basic cutting. Okay, these are giveaways for this evening, and then I do have a host code if you want to purchase these gorgeous dies. So there it is, SU6D as in dog, WRGA. So that hostess code is good through the end of this month. So let's get started. Looks like I'm going to have to change this out pretty soon. As most of you know, I pre-cut my dies, and I do that just to save time. But, so I do have these and my paper. All of the dimensions and stuff go on my blog later. So we have our card base, which is a 8.5 by 5.5, scored and folded at 4.25. So your basic A2 card. So I see we have lots of people joining us. Come on, you guys, say hello. There is Candy and Carrie. Hello, ladies. Okay, so I have cut two of these. And I'm going to do a simple white on white. I love that effect. I think it's so pretty. But I really wanted to give this a great dimension. So that is why I'm layering these. And you can do that. I'm just going to say, gotta be pretty careful when you're cutting these so that they all go together nicely. All right, I got a good start here. I am just going to dot my glue. And now I have two. I'm just going to go nicely around the edges and then on the big flowers, because the other pieces are pretty much connecting except for these little dots here. So I'm going to make sure I hit those corners for sure. So anything that might catch is what I'm putting adhesive on. So I've gotten quite good at using this glue. I guess it just needs a little practice. One thing I do like about it a lot is that it allows you to move. So you have a little more movement than you do when you're using the adhesive tape. And that is very sticky, so it holds well. All right, so now I got that all down there. So I'm going to pull this up and layer this. And I'm going to grab this little piece of paper here, just so you can see better and I can see better. Make sure I'm lining this up well. And again, I am doubling this so you get a better effect on that white on white. So it doesn't take long to cut those out, and you're going to see a lot more texture with this. Well, hello, Chris. We've missed you. Welcome back. Nice to see you. All right. It is wonderful to see familiar faces, and we like new people joining us as well. All right, I'm just tapping that all down. You can see I've been stamping, so I have some of them out. So here is my piece. Let me grab that back again so you can see that a little better. And now that we layered it, you're going to get a lot more dimension, and it's really going to stand out even though you are still doing the white on white. Okay, this guy's creeping in. He's got to wait his turn. All right, again, I'm just going to do the edges and any of those little pieces that might stick up so we get a nice firm adhesion of this to our card front. And I did find out one interesting little tidbit while I was playing with this again. When I put these in, when I die cut them, I run them through horizontally, I should say vertically first, and then horizontally, and it cuts really good. Now, if you're still using your Big Shot, it may cut different. Mine cuts better off to the sides, but on my new cut and emboss machine, I just run it through the two different ways and it comes out really nice. Okay, so let's get a little dab on there, and I think we got most of that covered. All right. So now we're just gonna put this on here. These do cut very close to your card front size. So I will share a little bit more about that with an upcoming card. All right, I'm going to flip this upside down and get that block back in here and push that down so we got our glue firmly on there. Is that not pretty? Look at the dimension on there and how gorgeous that is. I am so waiting for those holiday papers to come out. Yes. So I chose, as usual, you guys know I am stamping heavy with those Layering Leaves stamp set. This one says Best Wishes, and it is done in Lemon Lolly, because I was just playing with that earlier. And I'm just going to add a little, I'm going to go a little more this way. There we go. Just bend that around. And bring that back up here. Nope. I think I want that down. Bring that out. Bring this down. And I left my scissors on the table. I'll be right back. That's the trouble with having those big tables in your craft room. You tend to wander off and use all your empty workspaces. Okay, so let's grab a few more dimensionals. And we're going to hold the rest of this down while we pop that up. Then we don't have to worry about our ribbon coming off. And we're just going to go to this side here. Make sure I'm straight. That little bit of ribbon and our greeting in Lemon Lolly is all the color that we are showing on this card. But isn't that pretty? So best wishes. That could be an anniversary. It could be a wedding card. So perfect card for almost any occasion. You get that lovely texture when you layer this is just 2 pieces. Could you imagine if you made it even taller? But it's just gorgeous. All right, so that is how I created that one. And then what would you say if you did black and a color? Same way. Again, layering leaves. And then I dyed my black and white gingham ribbon. Let me grab that right here. So all you got to do here is just pull this out and run your brush tip over and create your own colors here. I'm trying to get this open so I can just give a quick little demo here. I keep pulling underneath the ribbon. I do not want to cut that if I don't have to. Nope, there we go. All right, so I'll just do a quick demo on how to dye your ribbon. Use the brush tip. Use it on the side so you don't damage your tip, and just gently rub it down, because because of the alcohol, these are alcohol markers, it absorbs so nicely into the ribbon. And you can dye this any color you want with those markers. Isn't that cool? So on this one, we did the bubble bath. So that's what we have here. Bubble bath and black. And then our little iridescent rhinestones, which pick up the color of your cardstock. So super simple. Now, another technique you can do with this one, or that we did, this is the one we did in our stamp club. Now, my clubs that one just ended. We are starting up again in September. So if you'd like to join, let me know before the 5th of September so I can get you in. So with this one, all we did was took sponge daubers. We die cut it first, and then we gently sponge daubered the color on, and then we attached it to the white. So super simple, gorgeous cards, easy to do with this is the floral die of the 2. Oh, thank you, ladies. I'm so glad you like these. And look at the difference in contrast. I know that black and pink, any color would be stunning. The white is so subtle yet beautiful. And then know that you can color these as well. So a lot of different techniques here, and we have more coming. So now I am going to do the leaves. So I have this one here, and just know that you can do, and I was going to do it and I forgot. So I'll actually make one and put it on my blog page tomorrow. So what we're going to do here is our coloring. So I'm going to move these over here, and I am going to start first with my Daffodil Delight. So we are going to use this. This is the small one. We have two different sizes of the blending brushes. This one's kind of nice if you're going into delicate small areas, but on this card, we are just going wherever we want, and that's the fun part of this. I'm not pushing all that hard. If you push hard, your color will get a little darker. The more you rub on, the darker it'll get as well. I like to leave light and soft edges because that way it blends nicely. Okay, so daffodil is done. We are moving into pumpkin pie. So we're going to grab our pumpkin. Again, ink that up. And we're going to come in here and it's going to start out dark. And I'm just going to kind of connect these two. Don't worry about any dark spots. Don't worry about smudges, because when you're all done, it's going to be simply gorgeous. I'm going to start on the corner here. Maybe put a little down there and we'll mix that up a little later. The pumpkin is done, and now I'm going out of the realm here and I'm working with Old Olive. Then I'm going to go into my really dark colors, but I want to get that olive in here, and we're going to start here and I'm going to bring that up into that yellow and a little bit into my pumpkin. And just like a fall leaf, your colors can be anywhere and anyhow, right? So simple. There's no rules to blending. It's just a fun and easy way to get a lot of color. And when you are done, it is amazing. Now I'm going to move into my Cajun Craze, which is going to darken up part of my pumpkin pie over here. And it just adds that nice fall look, because it's going between your rusty colors and your reds, so it's a lot of fun to work with. I'm going to bring that right up into the olive, a little bit into that orange, and let's do this one here. We will save our cherry cobbler for the other side. So see how when you start blending all the different colors, you start creating new colors, but they blend together so pretty. And I know sometimes it looks a little messy at the start, but let me get this out of the way. Keep my blending brushes. You can wash them out. I use gentle soap and warm water. A lot of times I just keep them. Some of them, as you can see, let me grab one. I do mark Night of Navy and Misty Moonlight. This one is. So sometimes I do two, but Misty Moonlight is gone now. So I changed it into my Night of Navy. So you can do that, and I didn't even really wash it out. Since it's both in the blue color family, you can do that. Okay, now we're coming in with our cherry cobbler. And since red and green are actually colors that go good together, and they don't always have to look like Christmas, do they? Nope, we've got this for our fall. I'm going to tip that this way, and we're going to blend that in over up into our pumpkin and into that Cajun Craze. So it looks a little wild right now, but again, it is going to look gorgeous. So check this out. Is that not amazing? That is so pretty. So what I'm going to do tonight is take this piece and I will die cut it with the leaves, and then we're going to see how that looks out. So, turns out. So come back tomorrow onto my blog page, and you will see that finished card. But let's finish this one up right now. Here is our, oh, I got all sorts of goodies. I've been embossing today, ladies, so that gets a white piece on the inside. And you can add another layer of color if you'd like, and that way you'd bring in what's on the front to the inside. And we are going to pop this on, and you can use dimensionals or you can glue this. I am going to actually glue this down. Vicki has joined us. Hello. So I did something a little different. I decided to take my brushed piece here. Okay, let me get that pushed in there. And I used the Wanted to Say dies. Here they are. And I did the, because I never used this one, the You're Too Kind. I have not used that one yet, so I thought I would use that tonight. And I used that on here and cut out my words, so here they are. And I did it 2 different ways. So now, you guys are going to pick, do you like the black with the brushing on the top, or do you like the brushed look with the black on top? So you get to vote. And then I just cut a piece of vellum out so that it just highlights that a little bit better. See how that works? So you get to vote. And I decided, since the Wanted to Say dies have all these little fun pieces in, they have the hearts here, and they have a bow and a present, and the leaves and a flower, and some stars. So I thought I would use those as well. Might take your pick. Carrie's voting. Brushed look with the black. All right. So black on the back. That's where Carrie's going. And Vicki says black words. So now we have a tie. Who's my tiebreaker? I got my hearts ready. I'm going to snip those after we get these on. So which way do you like this better? Let me put this up here so you get a better look. We have the black words with the colored back, or the colored words with the black on back. We're still tied. Okay. Black words on back, black on the back. Okay, I think where are we? Let me just double check all your comments here. Black words. Black words. Okay. I think we're still tied. So one more. Who else is out there? We got quite a few viewers. So one more person, just hop in there, and whatever you say goes. Black words or colored words? 2 more people answered, and we have 2 more different answers. Okay, you guys are cracking me up. Okay, so we are going to do the black on the back, and I will save, ooh, you know what? We're going to do this one, and I'm going to save this one for tomorrow's card. So come and join me on my blog page, and you will see that finished card. All right, so let's get this on here. I'm glad. Thank you, ladies, for your help. So much more fun to stamp with someone, isn't it? That is why we love our clubs. Oh, ladies, and I have 2 brand new fun folds that we're going to be doing in club this year. I am so excited. I am going to grab my dimensionals back here. Okay, and I'm going to put one right here. That'll hold that on even better. Right there, but no one's going to see it. And this is a great way to use up them edges. I did gasp when I saw somebody chuck those edges away. Yikes. I use them all the time. Do not throw them away. All right. Now let's peel these off. And I cut my hearts out of cherry cobbler. And what's really cool about these, okay, we put our last greeting on the left side, so we're going to do the right. What's cool about these is, I'm going to get that up there. They're cut out and they are embossed. And they give you just enough room to cut them apart. So this one here, I'm just going to cut little pieces here. I didn't want to get up and run away and grab my small ones because I do have those on the other table too. So we're just going to cut them. Because ladies, we have been doing this for a long time, haven't we? Cutting down our little dimensionals here so they fit where we want them. There we go. Oops, I just want the top off, not the whole here. Okay, we're going to just pop this down here, just below the words. And now if I didn't lose my other set of hearts that are gently falling onto the floor, we're going to cut these apart and use these. Perfect. A little more pieces here. Let me go in between these two. That's a good spot for that, right? Get those on the back. So, do you prefer the leaves or do you like the floral dies? What is your favorite? I'm going to tuck this. Oh, I'm going to put this one right here and grab this little guy, flip him upside down so we don't miss that gorgeous embossing, and put this right up here. There we go. So super cute. Dressed it up a little bit different, so I wanted to change it up so my club people got to see a little bit something different that they could use. And here's the first card that we did. And I'm thinking it might need a little embellishing too, so let's get out our adhesive back solid gems. And I'm going to actually put those right on my greeting. And I'm going to use the little ones. Whoops. Because I'm going over here. There we go. As if we needed more texture on there. But it's fun, right? Fun colors. So here are two cards we did tonight. Two totally different looks. And then don't forget that you can use a pop of color in there, or instead of your blending brushes, you can use your sponge daubers and add color to it. So quick and easy. I find these very easy and very fun and intriguing to do. So some great cards here tonight. And again, if you would like to purchase these, you can do so with that host code. And I appreciate all the comments. So we are going to give away a sampling of these In Color jewels right now for everybody who joined me last week. Thank you, ladies. I am so glad you liked the cards tonight. I got more fun stuff next week. I am live every Tuesday night on Facebook. Let's get that wheel of names. And we had a very small group last week. So if you see your name in here twice, it's because you caught me live. And I totally appreciate that. So let's come in and we're going to do full screen. Slide this underneath here. And I wish everyone luck. So are you ready? 3, 2, 1, good luck. Let's see who gets a sampling of those In Color jewels. Miss Cheryl. Congratulations, Cheryl. You are going to get a sampling of the In Color jewels. I appreciate all of you who stopped in and watched tonight. I do like keeping them down to a half an hour, and that is why I do all my pre-cutting. So if you ever have any questions on how I cut something, please message me, because I'd be happy to explain. On that note, I wish you all a wonderful evening. And you'll see our second card done with this piece and our other words tomorrow on my blog. So thanks much. Good night.